Alright, next up to bat, we've got throw some primers in here. So I'm going to prep my depriming tool. So I'm going to put this little device in here. This is just a little fitting that goes on here. But before you get it all the way in, you've got to set your shell holder. This is the shell holder that I had on the press earlier. Seats in there just like so. I'm going to drop the little priming ram in there. Now I can just set this up. This slides in there. Goes into place. Screw that baby in there. This part's ready to rock. Okay, here we have sort of primer. This attaches to the priming tool. This is a little pan that I put the primers in. It's got these little rings on there so that when the primer's on there upside down, you give it a little shake and it'll flip them over. I'll show you that in a second here. I'll try to get about 50 or so. I think I'm just going to go like this and quickly flip it over like that. I don't know if you guys saw that, but I've got 50 primers, maybe even 60. I think all but one or two are upside down, just like they're supposed to be. So, give it a little shake. Any of the ones that are in there upside down, or make sure they're all right side up. They're all looking good. Now, just gonna put this right in there, like that. We're ready to prime. Just turn this little deal here and it lets the primers go in. Put a shell in there. Give it a little squeeze. Oops, apparently it wasn't a primer in there yet. There we go. Oh, helps if you have the shell in there. Alright, let's try this again. There we go. We have a primed case. Except for, there we go. There we go. Just like that. Helps when you keep the primers in the little feed ramp there. And that's how you load the old primer pockets with your primers. You probably noticed some of them when I was priming some of these, the shell casing kept popping out of my priming tool. Well, the problem was I had the wrong shell holder in there. I had one that was really close to the same size. I wasn't paying attention when I grabbed it, so I finally figured out what the heck was going on up there. But usually it goes a lot smoother than what you saw there. But anyhow, here we are. Here is the what I consider the most important step. It's when we fill these cases up with powder. I don't have a powder dump, but you know, this works here. Just using your trickler. Now I'm just going to trickle it in there. Just going to come on up. But we'll get her on up there. Yeah, that looks good. What I got here is 4.3 grains of Bullseye. And I'll just take my case and my powder funnel, and I'll dump that in there. So hang tight, I'm going to do that real quick. Okay, I just dumped it in there, so I like to give it a little tap, make sure all that powder goes down in there. And I'll put it on the old shell holder again. Now I'll just grab one of these 125 grain jacketed hull points, set her in there, try to set her in there straight. It's kind of hard to do this one-handed, but I don't have a tripod, so here we go. I got it already set, and is what I got it set to. Let's see if I can zoom in a little bit here. I got it to where it just brings that case right up to the cantilever. It puts a little bit of a roll crimp on it. I don't know if you can see that very good, but and we have a loaded shell ready to rock. But anyhow, I think I probably missed a couple steps in this process. I didn't show you lubing any cases. With a carbide sizing die, you don't need to lube most straight wall pistol cartridges, so I didn't show that. And there's a couple little steps in there I probably skipped, but as far as showing you on video. But again, this isn't like a how-to or anything, but I just want to show you guys a clip of how I load up some 38 Special. So anyways, Birch Bark Johnny out.